Oh man, welcome back to the one and only podcast that people question if they are able to listen to or not. Negro Jump.
Listen, we moved some shirts. Moved some shirts.
Oh well, no, we moved some shirts.
There's some white folks with some questionable shirts in their closet right now.
Specifically,
they get rated on some race shit. They got some explaining to do.
But see, that might save them.
Yeah,
they might.
Right.
They might be able to. They might be able to save them in court. Be like, Your Honor, have you listened to the podcast?
Some niggas in Zulu hats bust down the door, right? And then they see Negro Jump, and then they just go. You just watch him open up his vest, and he's got the hoodie.
He got the sticker. It's on his holster. Nah, it's like they got a full case. They got a full case on whoever this person is. Maybe they do hate email or they organize something for January 6th, some type of hate group.
Right. And
then they in court. They got all of this evidence. The judge got all the documents. And then they just got the one Negro Jump shirt. It just, how do you explain this? He's like, Your Honor, it's pretty hysterical. It's pretty. Right? You should listen to it.
And they play like episode 37.
Oh man. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest, not just any guest, a very special, important guest. This person helped us in a way to like really get broken into what we know now as cosplay.
Definitely help launch us. Yeah, honestly,
definitely
really
help
open our world up.
Like we need to actually go about this a different way because this fanboys are wild out here. The anime community is still the wild west. It's just got bigger and more people got into it. And the thing is, it's a lot of rules that we just got to learn and understand. People's personal space. You're not the person that they're dressed up as. They're not that person.
Cosplay consent.
That's right. Right.
We were new to this. We don't even. Yeah. So without further ado, welcome to the podcast, FoxTailzz, the one and only.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Out of your busy day.
Busy day. Multifaceted.
Yes. I aspire to be. Well, I tell everybody to aspire to be. Don't just do one thing. It's not how the way the world works anymore.
That's not how New York works.
No.
That's just not how New York works. You can't just do one thing and think you're going to survive.
Oh, man. I hope it makes $1 million or at least $5,000 a month. Whatever you do.
That's rent.
Right.
That's just rent.
Exactly.
That's only covering rent.
That's
not Con Ed.
Nope.
That's not light. That's not none of all that stuff.
None of it.
None accessories.
That's just
bodega
rent.
Trips. None of that. None of it.
All of that.
And still can't get food stamps because you're making over too much.
Fox, how you doing?
I'm good, and you guys?
It's doing good.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming through.
Thanks
for coming through.
Long overdue.
Now let's travel back to when we first met.
2019.
2019. Anime NYC. Mm-hmm. We were new. We were like, all right, let's just get more footage of us in the wild. No press passes.
None.
We had badges.
We bought the ticket.
We bought tickets. Pulled up with GoPros.
Out here like Pokemon Arceus.
Come on.
Yeah.
And so we would just asking people in cosplay, hey man, what do you want? And then what we keep getting asked? This ain't nothing weird.
Every time. And just that weird side stare, like
it's just like,
what do y'all want? What do you want?
They over here.
We had to just walk up with hands up like, hey yo, we just want to talk about anime.
We don't mean no harm.
We just want to talk about anime. That's it. That's all we want to do. That's all we wanted to do. So we came up on you. You were cosplaying as Knuckles.
Yes.
Red dreads.
Yep.
Yeah.
Full on spandex. Homemade golden rings.
Yeah.
and the
knuckle. You did the
knuckles.
Boxing gloves with the knuckle. Like whole cosplay was legit.
Yeah.
Whole cosplay was legit.
It was actually my first cosplay I made myself.
It was so good.
Everything else usually I bought, and I have like hero pieces. Like I'll do weaponry usually, but I actually did the bodysuit. I did the shoes.
Really? What?
I did except for the hair. Mine is that. That's literally the only thing I didn't do. Everything else I did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nah, it was definitely dope. And you Skeptical like everyone else.
I'm a New Yorker, so we're going to be skeptical. And I'm from the Bronx, so it's going to be even more skeptical. So it's just like...
Well, you told us what had happened. You weren't just like, this ain't nothing weird. Because we interviewed one person, and they just like, nah, I don't want to do this. I was like,
it was like twice. It was like, you want to do this? It's like, it was the chick. Was it the chick who was dressed as Yodorichi?
I think so.
Right. We couldn't get it. We couldn't get it out of her. She was like
asking basic questions, and then she was just like, no, I don't want to. All right. But you gave an example. You were just like, nah, I literally had somebody just ask me to talk, like, say things like Knuckles. I'm like, yeah, that's weird. We're not doing anything like that.
they like, there are gatekeepers out there that literally were out there telling me, what was your favorite episode in this, and what was your favorite game? Do you remember this? What's the theme song? Like, chill out. Sit down.
It's not that serious.
Where's my emerald? Where's my emerald? My chaos emerald, because this, chill out. Go ahead, look on Take It Easy, because it's a little bit much.
I did it. I went to a con. I was running a booth with my friend Tyler Wood, comic there. It's Galaxy Con. They do cons in, I believe, Kentucky, Raleigh, and Richmond. Pretty big. They get a lot of
nice
people, actors there. Fandom is really dope. I'm standing, trying to talk, interact with people, not just sitting down. So trying to sell shirts and whatnot, right?
Right.
Dude comes up and he wants to start talking about One Piece. I got no problem talking about One Piece.
No.
Problem is that he'll just casually just start saying stuff. I'm just like, hey, yo, relax, man. I just told you I only watched the anime. He was like, what? I'm like, all right, I'm done talking. I don't want to do this.
Oh, he was spoiling. So he was just casually spoiling.
He just like, we just like, what do you think about Kaido's power? You think it has something to do with his body? I'm like, bro, I told you I only watched the anime. This is last summer too.
So this is before even came out.
This is not even breaking episode 1000. Like, none of this stuff.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, like, relax, man.
Sir.
Relax.
That actually also happened to me at BlurredCon last year, 2021. Yeah. So, not even in the con. I am on the line. And the minute I walk on the line, I'm there with two of my friends from, like, the cosplay group I'm in, the Metaphysicals.
Okay.
And we literally get on the line. This guy already starts talking to us like, do you know what this Keyblade's from? I was like, that video game. I don't know. I don't play video games. Like, I'm not going to talk to you, sir. I don't know you.
You know how many Keyblades there are?
Right.
I'm very proud that I even knew Keyblade because I don't even play the game.
Oh, man.
I couldn't remember the name of the game, but I said Keyblade.
Why are you getting defensive over that?
You asked me.
Did you know?
I don't know you, sir.
And then
I didn't
got
stop
upset?
you. And yeah, he kind of got a little mad. And then he's tried to like gatekeep on this beautiful woman that did Green Lantern.
Okay.
And she's there with her husband, and she like took the glove off, and she's like doing stuff to fix her cosplay. We're still online. We're not in the con. And he's just like, hey, Green Lantern, where's your ring? And I literally looked at my girls automatically. Was just like, oh, this is going to be one of them days. I'm going to have to say something because he's going to say it to me, not to you guys. And I have that feeling.
That's the offside with like these cons. It's like with the women, the cosplayers, it's like, for us, it's like, oh, we just showing like respect because like, I get it now. Like these dudes are weird. For the dudes, it's like, nigga, why you talking so much? Like,
no, it gets weirder.
I'm here to buy some stuff. I want to film some cool things. I like this, but it's like, why are you lingering a little too long right
Maybe
now?
You want to get in a circle and do a dance.
Exactly. Like, why are you being extra right now?
That's it.
So, like, it gets a little weirder. Still going on the line. Get down the escalator to get to the floor we have to take it to get our tickets. And as I'm coming down the escalator, I'm dressed as Scarlet from Mortal Kombat.
Which one's Scarlet?
The red one, the red ninja-like one. That she, like, pretty much is...
We've seen this cosplay, I think.
What's the, What's her weapon?
The two short katanas.
Oh, nice.
And she's a bloodbender, basically. Like, her blood... And, like, one of the games, it turns into, like, an axe. She can control it.
Oh, nice.
So, I'm doing her, since it was easy, plus it's a mask, so it was really easy to cosplay and not worry about it. And I'm coming down the steps, and he's just like, you played Mortal Kombat 11? Do you have the Mortal Kombat 11 cosplay? And I was like, excuse me? And he was like, oh, have you played Mortal Kombat? I was like, I don't play games. And he's just like, but have you played Mortal Kombat 11? I'm like, I literally just told you, I don't play games. Get back online.
Wow.
And the whole line just started going.
He just wanted your gamer tag.
He stayed quiet.
He just wanted your gamer tag.
He stayed quiet for the rest of the thing. His friend that was with him was just like, shut up. Shut up.
It's not that serious, man.
Shut up. You literally just talking to people now, and now before we got in the con and we don't get in. Let's chill out.
Yeah, those are the real the ones that don't leave the house except for twice a year.
Like, this is your outing.
No, but you know what's crazy is there are some people that still get out. They go to all the cons, they go to all the parties, and they're still weird.
Got you.
They're just still weird. Like,
got you.
Yes.
Do you think that has something to do with like the gatekeeping aspect of things, or like do you have like a
Some yes.
Yeah.
Some yes. Some are just so hardcore fans that they just can't leave it alone. They just can't. They don't.
I've noticed that too.
Their
Yeah.
pride, like, won't let them. But you're not that character. You're not in that anime. You're not getting to One Piece. You're not becoming Hokage. You're not. I swear, that girl and that slice of life does not like you.
Wow.
She's not here to do like this. Exactly. Like, it's not happening.
Acknowledge me, senpai.
Sorry.
Acknowledge
Sorry,
me.
Kohai. Go that way. Like.
Let's ask some questions. What made 2019 be the year for you that you were like, I'm gonna actually cosplay?
Well, I started in 2018.
Okay.
It was just like New York Comic Con. A couple of friends of mine, they always cosplayed, and they were just like, do something. And like literally, like I think the day before, I ran to like H&M, grabbed a bunch of pieces, went to his house, cut up stuff, made it, and I did Joker's daughter, Dwella Dent.
Oh, nice.
That was my first cosplay that I actually did outside and did at New York Comic Con for 2018. And then 2019, at that time, I still wanted to go to more cons, but due to work and everything, like, I was still trying to get out there. So then New York Comic Con for 2019, I was like, I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something. And I am a big fan of the Spider-Man series.
Okay.
I love Spider-Man.
Yeah, you've done the.
I've done a couple. Yeah.
Not Gwen.
It's they call it Gwenage, but it's not.
Gwenum. Okay.
Yeah,
Because that was like a Carnage type
yes,
thing, right?
Gwenage, but it's not technically Gwenage when you look at it. It's actually Mary Jane's Carnage.
Got you.
So I did Mary Jane's Carnage for New York Comic Con.
Nice.
And then I had the dreadlocks already, so it was like, it looked so badass. I've seen so many girls just do the suit and do some blonde hair, and it's just like,
Right.
And I was like, let me throw a different twist. Did the whole blackout eyes, did makeup, like the Carnage makeup, and then did the locks, and actually did the fingers that it looked like. I used electric tape, and I kind of like heated it so it's like kind of melted.
Look at that resourceful. That's
yeah,
right.
Listen, cosplayers, we do what we can.
Right.
With what we got.
be running up a TJ Maxx, boy.
Yo, thrift stores were my best friend until 2020 when they closed all of them. But
Damn.
yo, 2020 took my life with that.
Damn.
I was so sad. I had 4 thrift shops in my area and all 4 closed.
Damn.
So I have to like, now I gotta go and pay Michael's money.
Right.
And
Right.
Amazon and all these
Yeah.
places. Cause I used to go to like thrift shops and get EVA foam where they had like little, like they'll sell the what is EVA foam is like the mats that people work out on. And they'll have them there for like $4.
Right.
And there'll be like packs of 8. And I'm just like, oh, perfect. I go to Michael's for one strip, 4 millimeters, which is not thick at all. Almost $20.
Right.
That's nuts.
Yep.
So it's like, I had to like figure out my life.
Got you.
God took
Why
that unemployment.
why Knuckles back? Damn, you ran to stim me up on supplies?
You
ran to stim me up on supplies?
I'm not even lying. But why Knuckles?
Yeah.
So Anime NYC 2019 was my first anime NYC for me.
Okay.
And I wanted to do an anime, but I was just like,
But it's like Sonic X. So
yeah,
like,
but I didn't really. I wanted to do anime, but I
Yeah.
didn't know which one I wanted to do. And I was like, Halloween's also coming. I was like, I want to do Knuckles. My hair looks like Knuckles. My teammates started calling me Knuckles. I was in the gym punching things, and they were just like,
That's
"With your
funny.
locks, like
That's
you know
funny.
what."
So before all of this, you were just in the
Yes.
gym, dreadlocks.
In the
all
gym.
red.
It started in the gym. Like my teammates were just like, "You look like Knuckles, Fox. Like you just look like Knuckles. Like you're there, angry, hitting these bags." And yeah, let's just do that. Your knuckles till your hair is not that no more. And I was just like, okay, cool. And then I was like, you know what? I can do this. So for Halloween, I made it. And then Anime NYC came, and I was like, I actually adjusted. I did boxing gloves for Halloween, and it was just not, it didn't work for me. Like, I had to keep taking them off, putting them on. Mm-hmm. So when I did Anime NYC, I did MMA gloves, but I did the thick top MMA gloves. So where I can literally still go on my phone, stop, pose, do a little thing, and, you know.
Put a peace sign real quick.
Yeah, peace signs, and, you know, I don't know, like little Sailor Moon things. But it was good. Like, it made it accessible. One thing in spider suits, it is not accessible. I'm gonna need somebody to make these Spidey suits where I could do this on my phone, do the suit.
Oh yeah, they don't have like the even the gloves that they sell. They're just like, oh, you can still use your pointer finger and your thumb. It's like, nah, this shit don't work.
Nope. I gotta get suits. I learned after my first Gwenish suit to get the zippers on the wrist, open it up, and then like do what I gotta do, and then slide it back on. Take some time. Okay. It takes a little bit, but.
Were you already, so like now we've hit 2019, were you already kind of in the cosplay community? Like you said, you had friends who were cosplayers? And
so like
how'd you get jumped into that?
Those friends weren't really like heavy in cosplay. They only do 2 cons a year. They only do New York Comic Con, Anime NYC. That's it. They weren't heavy in the cosplay community. Yeah, and they do like they'll do like random stuff. Like the friend that invited me, his name is EJ. He did the guy from The Walking Dead, the one with the bat with the...
Oh, Negan.
So he did Christmas Negan. So he wore a red leather.
Like Santa Claus Negan?
Yeah, and he did barbed wire, but the barbed wire was also the lights.
Oh, Christmas lights. That's fun.
So he like does like production stuff, and he did Christmas Negan, and people loved it. Like, absolutely loved it. And then another friend of his did Spider-Man, and then another friend of his did from... Damn. Oh, okay. What's that? It's the blue naked dude, Dr. Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan. Yeah,
but he didn't do Dr. Manhattan. He did the guy with the face that changes.
Oh, Rorschach.
Also from what was it? Watchmen. Yeah,
Watchmen.
Yeah.
So he did Rorschach, but his mask actually moved with the heat. Wherever he breathed in the mask, that's where it would turn black.
Wow.
So I was with some like, they're not real cosplayers. Well, like they cosplay, but they're not. They don't consider themselves
full-time, dedicated
cosplayers, but they were on T. Like, one looked like Spider-Man, one was Christmas Negan, and then we got, you know, it's just like, I was like, all right, so I need to like
step it up.
That's why I did Dwella Dent. So like it was fun, you know, especially for New York Comic Con. So in 2019, I was like, let me try to make friends. I am friendly, but I'm not the person like, hey, how you doing? It's me. I cosplay too. Mm-hmm. Like, no.
Okay.
So 2019, I just happened to do cosplays that people liked, and then people started to talk to me and like started to shout me out, and I shout people out. I have no problem shouting people out, and
I see that. I check stories, and like that's all the cosplay community does. It's like the moment they see like a fire cosplay, they'll just like post it and share it, and everybody just kind of
looks so healthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said it looks.
Listen.
I said it looks. First glance,
I just saw some tea about the spill house.
First of all, after we interviewed, shout out to New Type Tim. Yeah. When he was telling me that guys they beef over building Gunpla, I was like, wait, so
model kit community.
So people got problems in the model kit community.
I thought it was just comedians. I thought it was just comedians messy on the internet.
Christ,
apparently
man.
everybody.
Wow. For nothing.
Yeah.
You ain't making no money off of it.
Well, cosplayers can.
But not the cosplayers.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. We possibly can.
Comedian types. And the model builders. Yeah. You spent all your money doing it.
Yeah. You in the red right now. Talking reckless in the comment section.
Talking crazy. You're not no real builder. What the hell does that mean?
Oh my God. There are cosplayers out there.
I bet they do. I bet they do.
Like
wasting your time. You spent your summer money.
I tell people the same thing. I am
on some lights.
This is cosplay for me is just for fun. I let people know this off the back.
It's like such a fun hobby.
It is. Yeah. It's a fun hobby for me. I got 2 jobs. I don't need that as another job. That's just me to be like, hey, look at me. I dressed up. and that's it. Like, I don't want to do
home.
nothing else.
Just go home.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, no.
What's a cosplay you got in the works, if you want to let us? Because anime, the past anime I want to see, you pulled up as...
Oh, so I did 3. Yeah. I did Illumi on Friday from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, yeah, we missed you. We missed you on Friday.
I did. Called the pics of that. But...
And then I did...
Did we catch her?
No, not as Illumi.
We showed up, but we didn't... We just didn't... We were there that Friday.
I only remember her for the Naruto cosplay.
Yeah, that's when I did.
We were both there. We just didn't link.
Yeah, we missed Friday. We missed this on Friday. Saturday we met up and I did the first Hokage's wife from Naruto.
The first Jinchuriki in Naruto.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice deep cut. Nice.
Yeah,
Love
I
to
had
see it.
to.
Love
It was
to see
like
it.
nobody does her.
Nope.
And then I convinced my teammates to come out to Anime NYC and cosplay. So I had one of my teammates do the first Hokage.
What?
And he looked just like him.
Nice.
And it was so dope. And then I made his Madara cosplay and then his also cosplay for the first Hokage. And then Sunday, I did casual Mikey from Tokyo Revengers. Remember, I bumped into you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Casual Mike. Who's Mike?
Tokyo Revengers.
Tokyo Revengers.
He's the leader in Tokyo. Oh,
remember only seeing one episode.
The gang,
nigga's head was leaking.
Yeah, you were
in the rain.
The nigga that showed up with the flip flops with the blonde hair
and kicked
the dude.
Okay,
yeah.
Right.
So I did him.
I remember
in that
actually.
actual suit, like that, with the button up, like a cholo with the one cholo button up out plaid and.
You should have. You
I was about to say. I'm just like, wait, hold on.
When I introduced this show to him,
hold on. The episode started and my man on the ground leaking.
Well, because I kept telling him about the show, and it's like, I kept losing him where he was just like, hey man, like but the MC don't really have hands. And he's like, oh.
Yes, he's soft.
But like everybody around him, you were just like, I don't know. And I was like, let me just put one episode on. It was the episode where it's like, they're trying to go after, what's my man? Draken.
Oh, okay.
So it's like they're trying to kill him, and there's like the whole fight in the rain where it's like the whole squad against the squad.
Okay, the Halloween.
And it's when Mikey pulls up, and you were just like, all right,
Dog,
okay, what is this?
Little short guy, blonde hair, kicks everybody in the face.
That shit, it started out with Draken on the ground. He was like, y'all gonna have to take care of this. I don't know if I got it. Man, just leaking blood. The main dude just like, what do we do? Then Mikey shows up, and then more guys, and then somebody takes Mikey's kick, and they're like, nobody's ever taken a kick from Mikey.
Hana.
And then Draken stands up, and I was just like, wait, I thought this nigga was about to die. Like,
fighting spirit.
These niggas is like, nah. The episode started with my man like, I don't know if I got. It takes a lot for the character to be like, I might have to sit to, because usually they usually say like, I play support. He was like, I'm gonna sit down for a second.
I'm gonna take a minute. I'm 15. How old is he? He's like
they like literally.
I'm 15.
Mikey and Draken are literally 15 years old.
He's like, I'm gonna need it.
15.
Give me a second.
Or 16. Yeah, the max 16.
Like, give me a second.
The main character is 14.
Right. Right.
And his whole little crew.
His whole crew, bunch of 13-year-old, 14-year-old.
He got a little soft ass crew. They're so cute.
They're like the underling crew, and
like trying to get up there.
They want.
Oh, it's like some JoJo, part 6. All right, so Golden Wen, mafioso. It was a clique of guys already under like a capo. It was like, no, we want to be top dogs ourselves, so we want to take over from.
That's it. So it's like 05, 06, like Haida Gucci Jeezy. Think of that energy. Think Haida Gucci Jeezy energy. Bunch of roughneck kids running around, all making gangs. All making gangs in Japan.
No. But you gotta understand.
That's even
all
worse.
That, you got all that, but they're Little Zane.
No, not Lil Zane.
Yeah.
No, not
Zane.
Hardball. No.
Yeah, they're Lil Zane. They're Little Zane. They trying to get up there.
Yeah, they trying to.
But within all that, now you understand the difference because they not about it, but they try. They try, like
they want to. They romanticize it or fantasize about it.
Yeah, because
it's like, we gonna be top dogs, and then they get into that ring, and it's like they just get handed.
Takamichi's the one known for fighting, but he gets his ass handed to him every time because he don't let them get hit.
Japan do something about their youth. It's
delinquent. Right?
It's something.
But that's a whole anime section.
I don't want to call them.
Delinquent anime is a real thing. Like, it's an actual section.
I don't want to call them delinquents. They just misguided. That's all. I don't want to call them.
Japan needs to up their outreach.
No, not even.
No
it's
Child
just,
Left Behind.
Shout out all the millennials. No Child Left Behind.
No Child Left Behind.
Couldn't keep me in them rooms, baby.
No. I had to go.
You had to go.
What?
You had to graduate me.
Damn.
Gotta let me in.
Damn. The whole class failed the finals. Put it on a curve. Curve it.
Everybody passed.
Nah, because it's all community based, and then it's like even when it comes down to crime, there are rules that you have to abide by. There's things you have to do. So this young group
Hierarchy. Yeah, I can say it.
I have trouble with words too. Trouble with words too.
No Child Left Behind.
Yeah. but nah,
My
you.
English is not very good looking. So sorry. So sorry. I'm so sorry.
But
My English is not very good looking.
But like, all right. So I just started watching this. This is reality show. It's like 10-minute episodes. It's called Old Enough. From Japan. It's not what you think.
Okay.
It's not what you think. It's not what you think.
Oh my God. You got me questioning you over here.
It's Japan.
Exactly.
It's not what you think. It's on Netflix. It's not what you think. So it's kids doing everyday chores for their family.
Okay.
Not delinquents. Children, like 3 to 5 years old.
Oh.
Very first episode is some kid with
Little
squeaky shoes. And it already adorable.
You said squeaky shoes. You had me at squeaky shoes.
So at the doorstep, mom is talking to him. Was like, I need you to go down to the store and grab me some curry. It was curry and something else. And she gives him a flag. She was like, when you get to a crossing section, you need to cross the street. You need to hold us out when the cars are by so that they know that you need to cross the street. He was like, okay, mom. And then he just goes on about his way. We talking at least, I think they said, I forgot how many meters. It was almost a mile that this kid had to walk.
At 3?
By himself.
At 3.
This is the show.
Please stop. Don't tell me that's real 3.
This is
he could be like 6.
But guess what?
See, this is how Yu Yu Hakusho started, nigga.
But
this is Kotaro.
But
that new anime. This is Kotaro left at home, whatever his name
lives
is.
alone, whatever.
Lives alone.
But hear me out. If you watch this, it'll make so much sense because they have so much faith in their children. He makes it to the store, no problem. Of course, there's cameras on him the whole time. They ain't gonna let some kid down their hand. No. Come on. He gotta put his work in with the rest of the community. He gotta live longer than that.
Bushido.
Hopefully.
So he makes it to the store, right? Picks up a snack that he likes, right? Then he picks up some flowers for his mom, and then he leaves the store. And he's like, "Dang, I forgot the curry." So now you gotta walk back. Walk back to the store. Right? Walk back to the store. Talk to somebody that works there. It was like, hello, can you help me? I'm looking for curry. It was like, oh, okay, no problem. He gets the curry. Now he got all of it. He got the flowers, he got the food bag, and he got the flag in his hand. Now it's the real test. Now I gotta make it back home. This point, he got snot running down his nose. So now it's just, I gotta hurry up and get home for mom. He makes it home. They make curry. Dad's proud of him. Mom's proud of him. He's all happy. It's the end of the episode. That's it.
That's wholesome, but I can't watch it.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No,
that's all.
If you can make it through like Ranking of Kings, I think you can watch a cute little kid do like.
Had me everywhere in my goddamn emotions. That is my child. Eso mi niño. Like that. Boji. You know how many times I almost broke my TV wanting to fight people on that? I cursed my poor TV out so much that my cats thought I was cursing them out.
They nervous.
Yeah,
They're
like I put on Boji
shaky.
and they're in the background going
like, she
like
got
ninjas.
She got
what did we do?
She got sweats on in the bed. Like, let me get out of here. She watching anime.
It's Boji. Let's go to the store.
What's on your watch list right now? What are you keeping up with? Like, what's he in rotation? Like,
okay,
5?
well, I forgot to tell you what I'm working on. I am working on actually right now Zora from Black Clover.
What do you mean?
cosplay because he asked that.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bring it back.
My fault.
Good memory. We normally go on
Oh
whole
man, I
time.
completely forgot about that.
Well, listen, I'm just like before I forget.
Yeah.
But I have Zora from Black Clover.
Hell yeah.
I have.
That'll be a fun one.
I'm not familiar with the character.
So he's I'm definitely want to ask Nan about this because there is some trope.
Catch up.
There is some trope with with heroes in Japan with red hair and like blacked out costumes and like sharp teeth.
Yes.
Because he looks almost identical to like Red Riot from My Hero.
Okay.
Yes.
Or even Red Riot's inspiration.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But he's like a rogue mage that uses trap magic. It's pretty cool.
He's really dope. Like he's the delinquent of the Black
Red?
Holes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kinda.
Gotcha.
A little more tame, no drugs.
Got you.
More purpose.
Direction.
All right, so you're doing Zora.
I'm doing Zora. I am doing actually I'm doing Red Riot
right.
for this weekend.
Okay.
I'm
All
doing a
That'd be fun.
photo shoot.
Hell yeah.
Working on revamping my knuckles.
Okay. I
because
like that you don't shy away from just doing any cosplay. It's just like that looks cool. I'll just do that one.
Oh, okay. So I'm a cliche cosplayer majority of my time because I like red hair characters, but I do not judge on gender. Like I do male and female. So I'm doing like Benimaru from Slime.
Okay. He's watching.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
he's like this dope, heavy, the right hand guy to. He's Zoro of
Okay.
that
Yeah, he
anime.
would be-
That's
he would
the
be the
best
Zoro.
way to put it.
You're right.
He is Zoro.
All right.
Swordsman.
Number 2.
Number two.
really like strong in his own right.
Powerful,
Strong
yeah.
like the main character is definitely just OP on some like Saitama shit, just because that's the show. But he's that next guy. Like he would be
He's
the
the
main
next-
character, probably struggling if that like made anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I said he's Zoro
Yeah.
in that anime, and working on some builds for Anime NYC.
Some builds?
Some builds.
Wow.
I'm doing builds.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully. And New York Comic Con, I'm gonna do Artemis from Wonder Woman.
Oh, the Archer?
Yeah.
Okay. The
Her-
was Green Arrow's like niece or something?
No. Wonder Woman's Artemis. She becomes Wonder Woman after Wonder Woman steps down.
Oh shit.
Oh, all right. I
Yeah,
didn't
as
know.
Diana.
She's just like a bow specialist or
Yeah,
something.
she
like
does bow. But she's sword and bow. She's just
Okay.
a whole. She's just literally
Glad-
Amazon.
Amazon.
She's just
Yeah.
a whole Amazon, literally.
yeah.
So I'm doing her, and actually I'm having a friend of mine who doesn't cosplay, my best friend, but she's gonna do Wonder Woman. So.
Well, hopefully we'll get to see that because Anime NYC sold out, and
Listen.
we're banking on
Comic-Con?
having panels there.
Yeah, we bank. Yeah, we
Comic Con, I'm not sure because I didn't go to Comic Con last year.
You
'cause
should have. Oh my
It
God,
was
you
so
should have.
light. I was expecting the
good.
opposite. Anime NYC sold out. Comic Con didn't, and it looked like it was so much room just to breathe and be. Versus Anime NYC ended up being ground zero for what?
Oh, Marion.
For Omnicron.
Omnicron,
Of all the places,
Omnimatrix. Yeah.
it just had to be an Anime
When that was
NYC.
the headline, it was just like a man in Wisconsin came back from an anime convention in New
But
York.
he went to the convention with it, so it had nothing to do with us.
Exactly.
I remember talking to a friend, and he was like, "Yeah, I heard the Omnicron touchdown to some anime convention." I was like, "Yeah, I was there. I was there all 3 days. All 3 days. Yup, 6 hours.
Yep.
All 3 days. Yup.
Guess what?
Chicken
I ain't
strips.
get it.
I ain't get it. Surprisingly, yeah.
No, I'm not
Chicken-
surprised.
shout
You'd be
out to-
surprised. Like I've been to a few cons last year, and I didn't get nothing out of none of them.
Shout out to all the precautions that they have. now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
BlurCon was the first one to be like, you got to be
Yes.
fully vaxxed to come.
Yeah, you fully vaxxed, and then instead of them doing like the tickets and like the little lanyards, they actually gave you a mask. You had to wear the mask, and it was a BlurCon mask.
Wow.
So, and if you had a cosplay that already had a mask, or you had a mask that went with your cosplay, you had to have it like on your wrist or somewhere because you could not get in the con without that mask.
Smart.
So that was pretty cool for BlurCon
Hell yeah.
to do.
So last year, was that the first year you had multiple days of
For
cosplays? Or no, for that anime I want to see at that.
oh yes, so
You had 3 basically.
I had 3 for there. I had 3 for BlurCon.
Yeah.
I had 2 for Comic Con because I only went for 2 days for Comic Con. I went Friday, Saturday. And then the rest of the little cons, I only usually go to one day. So I only do one cosplay. Okay. But like the bigger cons, if I'm traveling, then I'm gonna spend a little more. So I do more. Yeah.
Somebody, let's say somebody gave you like a stack and was just like, yo, make whatever cosplay you want. Okay. I'm sure you've probably got more than just one.
I know, but the first one that came to my mind was Ria's Grimmery from High School DxD. She so let me tell you about High School DxD. This is
that the one with all the fan service? Like all of it?
Kinda.
Okay.
Kinda.
Right. I think I've heard of this.
It turned to that. It didn't start that way. It's actually a light novel. It's a whole like the storyline, everything about it is beautiful. It's amazing. But it's also fan service. Like it's turned to that. Like he became the booty dragon, like the red dragon.
Isn't that the one where he uses
he has to touch her boobs
to balance his shot?
Not to balance. No, it's called balance breaker. Like the thing that he does with his like red dragon thing. So for him to become the red dragon, he has to touch Rias's boobs. So he like touches, and it's like they made like a whole child song. In the anime.
All I seen, somebody showed me one scene. He had like a 50 cal laying over top of a girl, having her titties to balance him out, and then shoots it, and then it's like another girl dodges out the way by like making her titties shift in opposite ways.
Yeah, okay.
So it kind of like moved, and I'm like, all right, I don't know.
He has moves. Like he has this move that it's like another balance breaker that literally he can just tear off their clothes. So he fights these girls, and he's just like he'll do the move, and it's just like, and they're like, oh my god.
You know that guy that was asking you about Keyblades?
Yeah.
He has that. He has that on his tab right now. It's open right now. Manga and anime.
He got a tattoo.
All of it.
He has all the light novels.
What? He got a Kijo.
He got a separate computer, and it's just open to that.
Yeah. On a 24-hour loop.
What?
I know it sounds crazy, but there is a actual like she has like kind of a mecha build. Like she gets at one point in one of the seasons the red dragon like piece.
Okay.
And she turns she gets turned into the red dragon, and I actually wanted that little mecha piece. Okay. That's always been that, and then Urza for Urza Scarlet. That is my heart, my soul, my everything. So I want to do every one of her cosplays, like every one of her.
That's Fairy Tail, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That was one that everybody was like trying to put it in that fourth spot, like honorary fourth in like the big three. No. I did not know it existed. Yeah, I honestly did not know like what is this show until maybe a few years ago.
Fairy Tail?
Fairy Tail. I missed it completely.
Wow. You guys put her in your
completely. Not to diss it.
I watched it. I had watched Fairy Tail was good because it was around that time when Bleach and Naruto specifically were like at their peak of like where they were in the show. So like things were being thrown at us like Toriko, Fairy Tail, maybe like one or two other animes I just didn't watch as far as like, this would be potential big three category. Like there was a Toriko, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z collab.
See, I would have never.
Yeah, no.
That came like you had Luffy fighting Goku, Vegeta fighting I think Zoro.
Was this like a one shot?
It was a one shot. It was like a special, like completely animated.
Really?
Yeah. But Fairy Tail came along. I was like, yo, this is dope. And then I could see it was a constant just rinse and repeat.
Yes.
It was just rinse every single one, no matter how ill it got or what the matchups were. It
ended the same way.
It ended the same way. Naruto eating somebody's magic, then he mixes it with fire, then he punches them. Every single time. And
nobody dies.
Every single time.
Batman.
Every single time. And like it was getting better. They would start revealing dragon stuff. You were learning all types of crazy
second
magic.
Generation dragons and all
that. It was different.
Woo.
They even started classifying them. It was just like, he does Dragon Slayer magic.
Yeah.
How did he learn that? He learned from a dragon. It's like, he does Dragon Slayer magic. How you do that? Like, he had like a crystal put in him.
Those are the second generation.
Second generation. It was like, you had like a gem and now you just have that power.
The gem was like kind of like their scales, like dragon scale itself. Like,
and then third generation was like what, a mix of both, kind of.
Yeah, something weird.
You know,
that.
I think it was like at the time. There were so many, because I also like there was no Crunchyroll, it wasn't the app, so it's like there was so many different weird characters that I was like, maybe this is just like extra One Piece and I'm not really watching One Piece. So like I honestly like every time I saw these characters, I didn't know where to place them. I thought they were just part of another. Yeah, second piece. Yeah.
Well, I was hyped about it because,
and I was like, oh, this ain't a show. This ain't real. I see a cat person, whatever.
I recognize
Happy. Don't be judging Happy.
Yeah, relax on Happy.
Happy do know that's best boy in that anime.
That's how Natsu get it done.
Everybody big over the winged cat. Okay, cool, fair enough.
No, I recognize the artwork.
Like poor.
I was already a fan of the artist and the creator because he had made Rave Master, which was like Toonami.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It was like one of the last days of Toonami.
Yeah.
But
it was like on the late block or like early block something.
Same guy that did Fairy Tail. They even did like a collab, but like I said, it was just like rinse and repeat. No matter like how dynamic the story started with Fairy Tail, whether like arc or season they were in, whether they were fighting, it just always ended the same way.
Yeah.
Always ended the same way. Who's your favorite Fairy Tail character? Not Urza. Can't pick Urza. Second favorite.
What's that other dragon? The metal one.
Gaju?
Yeah.
Gaju was dope. That was fun.
I liked him. He was funny.
That was fun.
I enjoyed him.
Especially when he was just like, oh, all the Dragon Slayers have cats. I gotta get one.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you.
Then he got like
Panther Lily.
Yeah, Panther Lily.
The cats signify dragon something.
They were exceeds, right? That's what they were called.
Yeah, basically pretty much.
But they were from a completely
like
different
familiars.
dimension, parallel to it. It's a whole.
So like
a
a weird
thing.
Digimon.
But not necessary. It's not like you needed a cat.
Oh, I know what it is. It's like a
They're like familiars.
like in World of Warcraft, you just got a little fucking goblin following around for no reason.
But specifically, it was only the Dragon Slayers that had these cats
only
around.
dragons.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, they just happened to have it that way. It was dope.
Y'all watch Black Clover a lot. You're getting heavier and heavier into it. Every time, it's funny. I've watched more Black Clover than I've watched Fairy Tail, but for some reason, just looking at them, they both seem similar to me. Is that a thing or no?
No.
Fairy Tail, I don't think. Well, now I'm kind of interested in Fairy Tail because they're saying it's coming back.
Yeah, I heard they're gonna.
So it might get the budget
because they brought
it
back.
deserves.
They did Eden Zero.
Okay.
And they're trying to.
He has the same artist.
Yeah, same artist. Pretty much a lot of the characters are pretty much the same. Like they have like a metal Happy. They have the main girl looks kind of like Lucy. The main guy looks like a black hair Natsu, which looks like a red, pink haired dude from the other one. The first
Rave Master.
Rave
I forgot
Master.
what his name was.
Yeah, but he had white hair. So it's like they all look like each other. So they're supposed to do like a collab because in the manga they did a collab.
Nice.
So they're supposed to do like, I guess they're bringing it back to try to see if they can collab it together.
Because he did a whole, they did a time skip. Like Natsu got stronger.
Oh yeah, the couple, like it was like 7 years or some weird thing like that.
I stopped right after the tournament. Like stuff was happening. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Was it 7 years or 7 months? It was like seven something.
It was something like that. But I would say the main difference is that, like you said, Black Clover, they're just focusing on Yuno and Asta.
Okay.
It's like, these two are just competing to be the best mage that they can. That's it. There's really no other
Which is
factor.
why, and we talked about this before, why I compare it to Hunter x Hunter in a way. It's just like two people.
Gon and Killua?
Yeah, that was the vibe I got from watching up to, I guess, a dungeon opened up. A dungeon opened up, and it's just like...
No, that's what opened my eyes. That's what really kept me watching it. I'm like, this is a mission. It was like, it just popped open. It wasn't you need to go here and get this thing. It was like, no, this popped up. Let's go raid it before the other countries do and get the resources.
And then they had to fight the diamonds.
That's the last part. I'm watching the Electric Kid, and that was...
It takes a second. It takes a second.
I get that. I understand. I think now I'm like, if it's something either somebody tells me I should watch or I just like, I think I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch it. No, I gotta watch a dub. Because I need to be able to like look away from it for a sec. Because if I'm subbing everything, I'm just I can't read.
So
this,
I'm the person who watches both dubbed and subbed. Like I watch it subbed as it comes out, and then I rewatch it dubbed. he doesn't scream as much in dubbed, so that like starts to like
that song was hard. He was yelling.
Yeah, no, he dies it down really a lot in the dub, and but Asta is definitely, I don't know. I can see the 2-person dynamic you're saying, but I don't give it to them because Yuno is not no Killua. I don't see Yuno being
no,
a
you can't. You can't compare.
Not in
Yeah,
intensity.
no.
Right,
Just in like what we've
Just
been noticing.
storytelling. Just in storytelling.
We've been
Okay.
noticing over the
Okay.
last like this past generation and like this newer generation. It's like they're kind of taking a little bit from
Goku, Vegeta.
the old stuff, like Goku, Vegeta, Yu Yu Hakusho, like all the ancient
Naruto.
what Gen Z calls the ancient anime.
Oh dear God! First
It's just
off,
like not everything's a hybrid of this older stuff. So it's like, oh, I'm kind of getting that. Like,
I like the fact that it's like a duo and not a trifecta like they're doing in a lot of these shonens. Like, I'm appreciating that I'm getting a duo instead of 3 people, 2 guys and a girl, 3 guys,
Or
or
boy
3,
love Naruto.
Boy love Naruto. You know, like.
Would you agree that Naruto has shifted what anime is today? Since the end of Shippuden.
Since then, the Shippuden, so no Boruto.
No, not counting Boruto.
Okay.
Do you watch Boruto?
I am on like episode 100.
Got you.
stopped at like 70 something.
Yeah, I'm like episode 100. It's been rough to get
I
there.
heard there's only 20 canon episodes.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's what I heard.
Okay, yes. Yes
Stretched
and
it
no.
out?
Because I feel like One Piece also was doing it at the same time. But what I appreciate about One Piece is the whole development of characters and bringing them back generations later.
Yeah, I never felt the duo aspect with One Piece. Everybody was chasing after their own
Yeah,
goal.
like I kind of like that, but Naruto has the trifecta where the useless girl, the quiet badass guy, and then the main character who's like unfortunate in somehow, some way.
They all grow in the same
Yeah.
way. They all get trained by the
and
people
then
before them. and
Their
they-
rivalry brings them up together, and then. But when it comes to Black Clover, I take more of a Goku Vegeta thing.
Really?
I feel like it's more of a Goku Vegeta thing because it's like you got.
Okay.
I don't want. Can I spoil stuff? Like or
No,
Oh,
it's
hold
fine.
up. We'll put a disclaimer. This is a Black Clover spoiler.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Okay, so I asked.
Okay.
Y'all
So-
watch this shit more than we do anyway.
Yeah, I'm
You're
only
not
on,
gonna re-
I'm only on like episode like 80, but it's like I'm not gonna know what the fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it
alright.
like that major of a spoiler?
Kinda like you once you get Yuno's background.
Well, isn't it like something like what elves and things like that? Because I just saw his power up.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Actually, his actual background. Because remember, they're both orphans.
Right.
So you
Right.
get to find out right where this hurt my soul. Where they stopped. You literally just found out where his family's from and where he's originally from, and then you meet Asta's mom.
What?
And that's it. That's how it ends. It literally ends right there, and it's like.
Yeah, the writer was
So-
like, oh yeah, nah, I want
He's
another
like-
check. I want more money.
He's like, instead of us giving you fillers, you're gonna wait because you caught up with a lot of the manga,
Mm-hmm.
and now we're getting a movie next year that I heard is canon. So
I bet that's gonna look beautiful because
Canon
these
movies. Shout out
action
Canon
sequences,
movies.
I was sold
Shout out anime movies.
at the episode 60 when he first gets his power up, like Black Asta.
Oh,
Like when he
yeah,
first
he has
gets
to-
that,
yes,
I had to rewatch it at least like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, wait, hold, there's a because
Wait,
that
Did
whole
he like swole for no reason or something like that too?
but it's
Yeah.
not
Not
even
yet.
that. It's
Not
not
yet.
it's not even that. It's like the Dragon Ball Super movie.
yeah.
When Goku's getting punched into the mountain and it's like POV, they do that for almost like most of the scenes of like flying through the air, that transition of there's no cuts, it's just motion.
You just got to the elves.
No. I just got to the end of the tournament.
Okay, all right. So you're not even at the elves completely.
Nope.
Yet.
We just got out of the tournament. Asta's in bed. He's tight. He's like, I couldn't fight you know.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, don't think that I'm not gonna catch up to you.
I mean, the tournament's amazing, but the way the elves arc is.
Nah, it definitely sounds different. Because one of Asta's
it's
blades
So,
is from.
yeah.
See, I know that. I know that much
Yeah,
about
and
it.
but like the fight sequences, the beauty of the art from
Black Clover.
Black Clover. I was gonna say One Piece. From Black Clover.
You right though. You still right.
You're not gonna get me compliment One
It's a
Piece.
cartoon.
Yeah.
It's a cartoon. But it's
No, but
I was just speaking my mind. That's all.
no, that's what I feel a lot about the animes that are coming out now is how beautiful they are. How like I was telling you about Book of Vanitas.
Okay.
Right. I watched like one episode of that, or I think maybe two now at this point. It's not bad. Like it's a spin on vampires. I'm like, I fuck with this. And it kinda the look of it is like sort of this like Victorian, like England, France type thing. There's like Zeppelins and shit everywhere.
Yeah,
so
it's in Paris.
it looks dope. Like I'm liking
the
it.
artwork, the color work,
Right.
it's literally quality of like slice of life. You know how slice of life artwork in the colors is amazing.
You see those Instagram
You
reels,
see all the flowers,
like the food getting cut
yeah,
and shit.
food
and the
getting
shit
cut,
just look-
right? Exactly. But like now that with in an anime where there's vampires but there's fighting.
No, he throwing kicks.
There's
kicks.
fights in that thing, and it just gets the second half. Like they just finished the second half, and it just got so good. So good. That one's became like one of my favorites from the winter animes that came out. I'm like a big supporter, but Boji's still number one. Can't take my spot, but like can't take that spot.
It is.
Once I started, I was watching.
hurt.
I think I watched like the first episode of Ranking of Kings with my brother, and since he was the one watching it, I'm like, this must be good if he's watching anime again. So, yeah. And then also it had the big ass fucking poster flyer. I don't know anime I want to see.
Yeah.
Banner. It had the huge banner anime.
Yeah.
So it was like, this is the new one. And then the animation is gorgeous. So
Yeah. And honestly, to be honest, I didn't expect it to be as like widely received as it is. Like, cause I like weird, like I like Studio Ghibli films. I like weird, serious, like side, like like almost like a Promised Neverland, but even like darker stuff like that, like Parasite or whatever. And those are popular, but they're not like, damn, this shit's standing up. They're trying to call this like the new. I was like, yo, this nigga cries like half the show. Like everybody's liking this. Like I thought it was just me, my emotional ass, but like no, this is dope. Like everybody loves the show.
we'll see.
I was throwing air punches and tears at the same damn time.
I'll throw it. I'll throw it on the list
Yeah.
once I get myself caught up with the stuff I should have been
Yeah,
watching.
what were you watching? Because you asked her.
what are you watching?
What am I watching? What is in rotation? Let me go to my watch list.
Got to.
You have a watch list. I don't know how I remember what I'm like every day. I'm like, okay, I know this is coming out. I'm watching this. Oh, and I'm watching Dressed Up Darling. It's a cosplay anime. It's the first cosplay anime.
Really? Damn. That's like breaking the fourth wall a little bit, ain't it?
Let me see.
That's a little break.
I was watching Jujitsu the other day.
What are you up to now?
16. I gotta rewatch the last 2 episodes though. They explain a lot. Black Clover, Ace of Diamonds. Try and watch Sailor Moon a little bit more because I've never seen the original.
Are you watching the original or are you watching
Crystal.
I heard Crystal's good. Bro.
It's
pretty.
gorgeous. It's so gorgeous
pretty.
to look at.
It's very pretty.
Gintama is my shit. It's so funny.
That's a pastime anime for me.
Been rewatching Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. Monster. I watched Monster.
I started that because you guys were talking about it before,
Yeah.
It's really
and I was
good.
like, I started it. It's just, it's not available on the apps I have, so I don't.
You watch it on YouTube, right?
consistently.
Oh, sure.
Don't
Just
put it.
You watch it
Yeah,
on
no,
I mean, we could say it, but just say it just a little
yeah,
bit.
it's not on the apps I personally have that I watch anime from.
Your tube.
Your turn.
All the tubes.
But it's on YouTube. All the episodes subbed and dubbed.
Okay.
Same studio that did Death Note. I'm still watching Death
So
Note.
then
You're watching- yeah.
I was watching, talking about Death Note, I was watching Platinum End.
I watched half an episode of that, and I want to watch it. It just seems serious. Like it seems like a lot. I'm like,
Yeah, that's something you got to dedicate your time
isn't that
to.
from the? That is from the same studio, right?
Same studio,
Because
same
one of
writer.
the kids looks just like Light,
Same
like
writer.
on the cover. It's the this joint actually. Let me see. It's like they're like angels fighting or something like that.
So it's like, apparently they're trying to choose a new god.
Right.
So the angels choose the person they want to choose as their god, and they have to like battle it out.
Yeah.
Man, I thought One Piece was a lot. All
Yeah.
right. Let's narrow it down.
You can take your time for Platinum End.
Let's
Yeah.
wind it.
Yeah.
Let's wind it down. All right.
That's not
So
something you have to. watch it automatically.
I think. Oh, I'll say. Well, I got because most of the ones that y'all say y'all watch, I'm kind of watching, but Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime is definitely like taking me by surprise. I was surprised by that. I just found out Rising of the Shield Hero season 2 is coming
Just
out.
dropped this week.
Thinking of catching up on that.
That one's a slow burn. Definitely enjoy that one. That one's fun.
Demon Slayer season 2. Rewatching Bebop. Just doing homework.
I still haven't watched that show.
Really?
I've seen like maybe 4 episodes ever.
It's really good.
I'm not doubting it. I just never.
Bungo Stray Dogs. Just
Bungo Stray Dogs is such
told me
a good.
about
I
that,
like
yeah.
season 3.
Just detect like a detective. It's
Yeah.
fun. It's cool because it's like it's like Mystery Men but an anime. They all got like a specific power, but it's not necessarily a fighting power. They just use it all to solve the cases and like it's like it's dope.
Oh, they got quirks.
Yeah, they got quirks. Yeah, everybody's got a little quirk. Kind of so like imagine like I mean granted everybody in One Piece has hands, but imagine like a One Piece type crew working as a bureau and then it's just like but like everybody does something different to get everybody along.
I like the nurse.
Right,
I like the nurse.
right. You got your mate, you got your health, you got your. It's like, it's fun how they all come together.
How
like,
scared they are of the nurse. It's hilarious.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. This has been too much fun. We can keep this going for
This
2 or 3 hours.
Could end up being a part 3, 4, 5.
But nah, you good. You good. This is great.
Yeah.
This is great. Let's see. Give me, because I don't want to just do generic.
You talking about?
Like just generic. I was gonna be like, give me your favorite Naruto fight. Like, nah, guess something else.
Okay. I was gonna say.
I know you. We all got it. We all got them. We all got 5.
I got 2, but like one is not one that everybody like picks.
All right. So what's your uncommon Naruto fight that you like?
The first drunken Rock Lee fight.
Classic.
Love that fight. That is my favorite fight.
Loopy Fist?
Loopy Fist.
Gotcha.
Man getting lit on the battlefield.
Yeah.
He was like, he just had a sip of sake.
He's like, wait, can I please take my medicine first?
Need to get right.
He'll never do it again.
Hennessy hands.
He'll never let him do it again. My favorite is Neji versus Kidomaru. The Spider Guy. That's one I don't see gets mentioned.
But that's also because that's that same time. That's like that same little era of fighting. Because
people usually say Choji.
Yeah.
Or
Choji fight's good.
The Choji, or they just go straight to the Naruto versus Sasuke.
Yeah.
They'll even mention Shikamaru, that one was like pretty tense because he was about to die until Gaara came.
Yeah.
Or even Kiba. Kiba lost. He had to retreat.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That shit got real.
That's right. He was like, listen, I gotta save my dog.
Yeah, he was like, I'm out.
He's like, I am not. What's that movie with this guy who kills everybody for his dog?
Oh, John Wick.
John Wick.
Yeah,
he's like,
I ain't John Wick.
I threw my best at you.
I
and you
tried.
took it. Yeah. Now I'm out.
See y'all later.
Let's see. I know you were watching One Piece. What do you think of the show so far?
So I'm up to Hazard Punk.
Okay.
I just got to Hazard Punk. I like it. Takes some time for me. That's something I'm like taking in
journey.
strides. Strides. Like I started in 2020 and I'm only up to Hazard Punk. So it shows that I'm taking my time. Like I'm okay.
Do you feel pretty good? Do you feel toxic because you're making yourself watching hundreds of episodes at all, or you just feel good about the journey?
No, I'm okay with it.
Right,
I like
good.
to binge stuff. I do like to binge stuff, but that's just too much stuff to
Thank
binge.
you. You hear that? You hear it? I didn't say it.
stuff.
I didn't say it. Somebody else did.
It's too much.
It's not healthy.
It's like no. On top of that, you'll get bored after a moment, and it's like I don't want to get bored of an anime that doesn't deserve that. And that's kind of what I feel like with Black Clover, since there's 170 episodes for Black Clover.
That's light for a shonen.
It's light for a shonen, but like take it arc by arc. Trust me, because I watched it series like as it goes. Take it arc by arc. You just finish. You want to breathe it out, then go into the elves. Trust me, it's so worth it because the elves are a little bit long. Like that's their longest arc so far.
That's how that's how I started taking it, because I'm like, all right, my general rule, 12 to 16 episodes, or at least the first mission. You gotta at least get to and through the first mission of an anime.
You gotta see that turn. Turn in story where it's like, all right, this is a little.
I get to that. I was like, oh, that was cool. And then it's like what they do. They go back to base. What did we do? What did we get? We got stars. We're gonna fuck around for maybe 2 episodes. and then it's right back into something else.
You gotta understand, like One Piece changed a lot for Black Clover, in my idea.
Really?
Because between each arc, they do an episode dedicated to each character's development. So like after an arc, you'll get an episode on Asta, then you'll get it on Luck, then you'll get it on the Magma, then you get it on the Witch. Like you'll
find out the big guy that's like murky in the background is not even him.
Oh my
like
God! Yes, yeah.
Like he just changed his form.
Yeah, and it's not even a he.
Right.
Yeah. So that her name is Gray. So you have Gray, and that's what I'm saying. You find out there's more Black Bulls that you didn't even know were Black Bulls. Like there's like where you're probably at this. What you just found out about Zoro, right?
Yeah, he just shows up.
So you still have 1, 2. There's like 3 more characters that you'll find out throughout the time that you're gonna get, and you're like, oh shit.
I'm enjoying. Like now, I'm enjoying it. I think for me, it just took a minute.
Word,
be like what else can he do besides just swing the sword and then he gets the power up and it's like that's all he was missing. That's all he was missing. He gets the
power up and then he trains harder, learns to fight, learns to start energy.
That's it.
And then like Luffy, kind of like Luffy, like they start to learn like when Luffy got the Emperor Haki, so he gets to learn ki and stuff like that. Yep. So he gets to go up more. He gets more. Then there's like he goes to a different place where there's different kinds of magic in a different town. Like everybody's by Grimoire in their town they're in now. But then you go to like, I think it's the Spade Kingdom, and everybody's elemental. They don't use grimoires.
Right.
They use the earth, like the energy of whatever element they're aligned with.
Wow.
And then
is that kind of like Fullbring a little bit?
Slightly.
Yeah, it's a little
Black Clover. Right? Black Clover gave me Naruto Bleach vibes. Okay. I
can see Bleach.
I didn't. I was like, I don't know why I'm feeling Bleach right now, but I
can see Bleach. I can't see Naruto.
Naruto just off the strength, it's a duo. That's it. That's the only reason why.
But they're not really opposing as much, which is why I thought Hunter x Hunter.
It was just off the strength. There's 2 guys that started. They fight towards the same goal. That's it.
Right.
You see, the difference with the Hunter x Hunter thing is Asta and Yuno go different directions. They go to different
But they do that in Hunter too.
No, but they come back. Asta and Yuno stay in they're in their groups. Like one's in the Suns something, and the other one's a Black Bull.
Mm-hmm. And like one's in the
number one.
The number one, yeah.
Like he's in the group that everybody wants to be.
One of the last episodes I saw, like they take him back to the hometown, and like he's just like, yeah, that's where I came from, and like all these niggas is snobby. I was like, ugh, I can't stand these. Like, oh, you from Hollywood?
They're all what's they call them? Not aristocrats.
Royalty, right?
Pretty much.
They're all like
royals. Yeah, they're all like, and apparently the more royal and aristocratic you are, the higher your power is. So they hate Yuno because Yuno is from some little backwoods town where all they eat is potatoes.
Right.
And then you have him being the most powerful mage that everybody's ever seen. And then you got Asta over here just like, your power don't work, your power don't work.
Right.
You don't work, you don't work. See y'all later.
Everything good until you get hit in the face with my sword.
It's like a big MMA scene.
Damn, they're making the jock the MC.
Yeah.
Everybody's nerds, and then he's just like, nah, nigga.
I mean, that's how the entrance exam.
Yeah.
That's how the entrance exam was. Yeah. They were like, yo, this dude can't even fly a broom.
Yeah. Yo,
he puts up a shield, and what do? He takes off.
Like, I remember he cracks it wide open.
He beat haha. He's like, hey, haha.
All right. Last question. Where do you say Black Clover falls at with this new generation of shonen? And now
that's my favorite shonen right now.
I'm counting Black Clover. I'm counting My Hero. I'm counting Fire Force.
Yeah.
I'm counting, and then I'm missing one more.
Maybe Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Okay, still my favorite.
Black Clover.
Still my favorite.
Out of all 4.
Still my favorite.
What? Okay.
Still my favorite.
All right.
I have to give it to Fire, but
Fire Force is a close 2.
Okay.
Fire Force is close 2.
Just standing out by itself.
Yeah. It's I guess because of, for me, what kind of throws me off is the whole religious thing. Kind of throws me off. So it's just like.
And I got Full Metal vibes from that. So
Yes, very Full Metal vibes. So that's why I kind of didn't even include it. But like, yeah, it's a close second, but not. I think it's still. I don't think Shinra has developed enough to get to where Asta is when you get to where Asta's at.
Did you hear the news about Fire Force?
What?
That it's the prequel to.
Oh, to Soul Eater.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Maki's dad's in like 3 episodes.
Of Soul
He's
Eater?
in the background.
He's
right?
in the background
Yeah.
of Fire Force. Remember in the second season that like they're like eating in a booth in a like a little restaurant.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
That was Maki's dad hitting on the waitress.
What? Wow.
He was like, "Oh, you're pretty. You want to see my daughter?" Like,
wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see how that turns out.
Yeah.
Like how he just pulls it together.
Yeah, I think to find that out kind of made it more interesting for me because I kind of felt like I don't know where it's pretty much gonna go from here.
Nah, you don't.
Like but it wasn't in a positive light for me. It was more of like, oh, I don't know where they can go here. That I'm gonna stay super interested in it. But
because every fight is like the second season where they go back into the nether and then people just start dropping left and right. Like, so this did not happen the last time we was here.
No.
Yeah.
This did not happen the last time we was here.
Second episode and it was already
Yeah.
Dudes getting their heads taken off.
Yeah.
Big lovely giant dude limbs getting chopped up. Like it was different. You got the pervert that's trying to train to fight the girl that would clothes fall off all the time.
Yeah, Arsenal. Yeah.
And then you find out there's one dude's actually a bug man and all of this stuff. So yeah.
Listen, Benny Maru in that one is dope as hell too. He's like, he is one of him and Joker. Like they have a little moment in that season that I'm just like, yes, I needed this.
Yes.
Like I needed a break from Shinra. Like I needed a break from the kids.
Right.
I
Just
needed
storm
some adult
espionage, storm
adult
the gate
time.
type shit. Yeah.
Like I needed adult time in this anime. That gives me a lot more Naruto vibes because of the kid moments. Like I'm like a lot of kid moments in because Shinran's only a kid.
Yeah.
And so is Arthur. So
Yeah.
Arthur, that goofy motherfucker, boy. That.
listen,
Imagination
he
is
is
key.
the gatekeepers. He is
Imagination
the
is key.
gatekeepers you see at anime at
You
cons.
think so?
Yeah, like they live in this weird delusional world.
He does
that
walk around with a
makes
fake
things
horse head.
like they make things like up in this way about them, and like that's how they get through their lives. Like that's how they cope with stress. So they coped with their anime stress with an anime with a character that like copes with his stress. Like,
But he's so much of an airhead, like you say. He's no responsibilities. It's all about just being King Arthur. That's it.
but look at these gatekeepers.
Well, I will say this. I guess I'm lucky that I don't get any of them, or I just ignore them. Like the little bit.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, the dudes are like, you don't know nothing about what you talking about. Type?
No. They try to.
Actually,
It's just I hate to keep referencing my own content, but just that one video where I was like, yo, Baki will choke out all of these shonen characters with no powers. With no powers. They're just like, what? Goku's a martial artist. Does he have ground game? No. All right. Baki will choke out every single one of these dudes.
The
on the
only
screen.
people I feel like that would give him an issue is the people from Kenjin Ashura.
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah. Because
octagon.
because you got like the jujitsu guy. Oh, by the way, shout out to Kenjin Ashura for actually being a martial art anime that like actually gives props to martial arts. Like the jujitsu guy does jujitsu.
Well, that's a whole other thing.
That made me so
fight.
happy.
We never even referenced that. For anybody you fight MMA,
she mentioned
kickboxing.
she mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, I'm a professional MMA fighter, boxer, kickboxer, Muay Thai.
That's why these niggas at cons don't want it. That's really
man.
what they don't want.
They
Go ahead,
want
press
it
up.
though. They want some weird kink shit though. It's like, oh, we want it. Can you lift me up? Pick me up. Can I get pictures of your feet?
All right, okay, all right. Let them know where they can find you at. You got OnlyFans.
No OnlyFans.
Oh God.
No fans.
Got you.
There's no fans.
Let
fans.
them know where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at FoxTailzz.
Do you have a fight coming up, or are you working towards your next
I am
fight?
working towards something for June, maybe July. I'm hoping June, but yeah, I'm hoping for a boxing fight in Queens.
Keep an eye on them, man. This is not something you see every a cosplayer that also throws hands is funny too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
come on.
She'll embarrass you.
Come on.
Just leave me alone.
In your favorite Naruto getup.
Let me play in my delusional world as dress up. You know, let me be my King Arthur for the moment.
Please don't have a kick off the chancletas at the con,
listen,
and then she throwing hands.
Chanclas will be flying. Chancla flu.
Just kick them off. Be like,
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
I swear. Roll the sleeves up.
Let me take these rings off real quick.
Take off my hoop earrings.
Rips
the big old hoop
rips the
earrings.
kimono at the thigh.
Ties it up. Ties it up in the middle. Make a whole little diaper.
pulls a whole Nami at Alabasta. Just gets serious. Like, all right, y'all think I'm playing right now.
Yeah, yo, hold my posters. Real
I
quick.
will
Hold
fuck
on.
all y'all up right now.
Y'all don't know.
As always, I've been Gerard. It's been Cordero. We coming from Pattern and Hum Studios
Shout
here
out
in
Pattern Hum.
Ridgewood, Queens. You know, one and only, the Zen Garden.
We in the dojo.
For the Negro Jump podcast. As always, follow us on all the things: Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, monthly Patreon episodes. There's so many ways to consume
Spotify.
Negro Jump,
Linktree
Spotify, all that stuff.
Negro
Yeah,
Jump.
no.
Y'all keep.
I'm putting
Shout out
plugs
to
in
the
for
people
you.
who told us, yo, there's a couple links on here that don't work, and we refreshed them that day. Appreciate you for actually checking
Thank you,
this out.
thank you for checking it.
That's how we know y'all listening, so I appreciate
Look,
that.
man,
Appreciate that.
we keep telling y'all. Look, unfortunately, we cannot do this podcast. We don't make enough money off it. At least not yet. But guess what? If you want this every week, we're on Twitch
Yes.
nightly. Ask Fox. She's hanging.
I'm jumped on. I'm not
Fox is hanging
great,
out.
but I'll be trying.
Just hanging. That's why we have that chat room open. It's just like who wants to come in and just talk some ish real quick.
Yeah.
I'll be jumping on, talking shit like I know what I'm doing in Mario Kart, and
But
I
what-
suck.
But when you agree, it's like pretty much if you want the podcast weekly, that's pretty much what.
Yeah.
That's it. Pull up with your own questions. All
You
of
have
that.
your Wednesdays.
Come
that's
on.
like,
Weekends.
Your waifu Wednesdays.
Damn it, every day of the week we're on.
Yeah.
One of us is on. One of us is on there. Shout out to Nate. Nate
Shout out
holding
Nate
it
G.
down.
Nate G.
All of
We
that
gonna
stuff.
get him. We gotta simulcast him in at some point to do something. We gonna figure it out. That boy.
I don't know. He worked just as crazy as me, so we'll see. So we'll see. I remember telling him, I was just like, all right, Nate, I've only known you for about a year now. You have 4 different jobs. So let's figure this out. I can relate to this, but we
He might be
gotta.
my cousin.
Let's tighten it up. Let's tighten it up.
I went
Or,
to the
hey,
past on.
they're all on Patreon. We talk to him regularly on Patreon.
We talked to him
There you go.
regularly on Patreon and meetings. But thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, FoxTailzz, for coming through. It's been Negro Jump. Y'all have a great day.
Bye.